What's up, comic fans? It is I, Dave, from Dave Knows Comics, and welcome to the live stream. Brand new Gauntlet match for all of you guys out there who's ready and willing to play. Now, I'm very glad that you are joining me, and these Gauntlet matches have been a lot of fun. And of course, why not talk about the greatest comic book series of all time? Series? You know what I mean. The series is. So, let's give everybody a moment to file in before we start playing. Hey, King Kaito. Hello there. How you doing? Don't worry, this is Bita. Well, oh, what's up with the name change, buddy? Gimmick change? Changed my Twitter handle, so you decided to change too? I see how it is. Alright, but hey, thank you for the thumbs up right off the bat. Good to see you. King Kaito. Yeah, that's what I'm going with. So, glad that you were here. Indigo Montoya. It's X-Men. It's always X-Men. Well, hold on, because I have to point out one thing. It is a Spider-Man day. Spider-Man's birthday coming at ya. Been a while since 1962, so yeah, so today's Spider-Man birthday, Spider-Man Day is today. EJK, good to see you, buddy, where you been? So, yeah, Spider-Man Day, so let's also remember that. And Inigo, you don't know what's going to be on this, so we're going to have to get that. I wanted to change my gimmick to spice things up. Alright, King Kaito, sure, no problem. So anyway, Spider-Man Day, let's celebrate that. Definitely going to get some representation up here. So don't worry about that. So big thumbs up. Thank you for the likes right away. Let's keep it going. So, alright. I'm going to let some more people file in. Give it just a little bit. And remember, follow me on the Twitter machine to make sure you get notified for when these shows are going on. So, alright. Here's how it's going to work. For the most part, now there are 12 series up for debate today. I did mostly try to make it shows that I honestly thought had a shot. But it may be Spider-Man's birthday, but his anime said, my feelings, Inigo. My feelings. Estrada, what is up? Hey, Damien. So here's the thing. I try to mostly keep it to shows that I thought had a fighting chance here. But that doesn't mean I didn't throw a few oddballs in, because there definitely are a handful that I'm pretty sure have no chance, but I figured, hey, let's just throw caution to the wind. Why? Because last time there were a couple of movies that I had on backup, that I didn't think had any chance whatsoever, and they actually started doing pretty well. People started voting for them. They didn't win, but I had a couple of spares, so I figured, throw a couple extras in, why not? So, that's what we're going to do here today. Mostly just shows that I thought, because like the best comic book movie, I kind of think it's only going to come down to like one. It's going to come down between one and two shows. However, last time I thought it was going to come down between two shows. There was one that I thought had an outside chance, and the outside chance one ended up winning. So the two that I was pretty sure was going to be in the finals actually weren't. Both lost to the outside, the what I thought was on the outside. Now, today, I have mine, which I think is on the outside, and then there are two shows that I think it's going to come down to. Will history repeat itself? Will the outlier be the one to win, or will it be there? I'm so upset about you for that. I'm sorry about that, Inigo Montoya. Hey, I gave it to you, didn't I, buddy? I brought it in, didn't I? I had it locked and loaded and ready for you. But so there are some surprises. So you never know. You never know. So we had a couple of successes with the run-ins. The run-ins did a little bit better than I initially thought. So I threw a couple of curveballs here just in case. EJK, no spoilers. We're gonna have to find out. All together now. So yeah, as usual, just giving it a few more minutes just to let everybody file in. I will say, there's some weird thing about the way the setup, that, you know, it doesn't matter, nobody cares. So, we're going to let everybody file in, give them a little bit of a moment here. But, I wasn't there to vote because of job. I know, and it wound up doing the job. It wound up doing the JOB and the PPV. But now you're here, so here we go. I am curious to know how V1 went, but hey, that's how it goes. So, we're going to just give it a couple more minutes. This sounds very fun. It is a lot of fun. The comic book movie one was a surprise, because Go ahead and watch that one if you haven't. You know, you can skim through it. I understand it's pretty long, but the outlier one that was like I said from the beginning, there was one that I thought was kind of like, yeah, kind of maybe had his chance, but I didn't really think it was going to win. I thought it was going to come down to two, and it was actually that one that won, which I was surprised by. So I got the top three right. So if this was the trifecta, and I was betting on to show. If you care about horse racing whatsoever, which I'm notoriously bad at. But if I was betting to show, I would have won. Or betting to place. See, I don't even remember. But in the horse race, there's a thing where if you guess the top three, you don't have to guess the right order. You just have to guess which are going to be the top three actually win something. I forgot what that's called. I think it's the trifecta. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I'm notoriously terrible at horse racing. And don't gamble, by the way. Hey there, Katie Martin. Hey there, Justin Lewis. Hey, your Comic Book Live stream. Comic Book Live VFC stream don't show up in my feed. I'm sorry to hear that. Live. What's VFC? Well, I'm glad you found me. I'm glad that you're here. Check it. Or write to YouTube and say, hey, YouTube. I don't know what VFC is. I'm here to represent. Well, you don't know what's here. Anigo, I'm going to tell you, what if I just plumb forgot? What if I forgot to put X-Men animated series here? What if I put an X-Men series here that's not the one you want? So many possibilities. You don't know. What if I dogged it? It's possible. Things happen. I'm human. I can make mistakes. All right. Anyway, so let's get as normal, the preliminary rounds, the early rounds, are the shows that. So just to catch everybody up who is now here, I'm here because I put mostly shows that I thought would win, but I threw a couple of curveballs in just because you never know. And as I said the last time, I was surprised by it. I'm interested in the series that you have in mind. Yes, we're going to have to see. We're going to have to see. So we're going to start. And the preliminary rounds are between two shows I really don't think have a chance, but you never know. It was a typo. I meant to say notification. Oh, actual stream doesn't show. Well, that's a shame. Maybe, Dave, you wouldn't forget. Hey, I might. I'm not an elephant. So anyway, I'm just saying, you never know. So we're going to start off the rounds with two specific shows, shows that I don't expect, but you never know, so they're going to be here. And this way also, since we're starting off with the easier rounds, if people come in late, they're not really, I feel like they're not missing much. It's just like, oh no, I can't believe it, I was going to vote for that. It's like, nah, you probably weren't. It's like, so I think it's no big deal. Okay, so, especially since we are missing a few more, I would like at least one more person to get in here. Just so we gain an odd number, that way we don't run into the possibility of a tie. I got to watch animation series now. Hey, that's okay. But I do want to point out though, before we begin, like with the worst comic book movies, I didn't watch all of them. So some of them I was kind of going on you for your vote. But with the best comic book movies, I actually saw all of them. Here with the comic book series, okay, here's the issue. I've seen some of these. I've seen the entirety of. Some of them I've seen some of them, and then there's no show on here that I haven't seen anything of. But I haven't seen all of it. Where's Harry? We need him. Yeah, exactly. Where is Harry? Sorry to annoy you with that, but it's something I noticed. No. It's not annoying, buddy. I know it's a problem for some people having notification issues. They say the best thing to do is turn notifications off and then turn them back on again. Other than that, I have no other advice for you. But yeah, no, you're not annoying me with that, buddy. It's cool. So yeah. Yeah, and at the same level, don't be surprised if there are some shows that you really like that I didn't put on, because I think this field is relatively narrow. I don't think there's a big swell going one way or the other about who's there. All right, so let's do this. Katie's right. Okay, so let's just start it off. We'll go easy on the rounds here, so that way, if anyone does join us late, I don't think they're missing out too much. And for some reason, I can only get things to show up on this side. It doesn't really work both left and right the way we were doing it. But anyway, so first show up. One of the OGs, we have Super Friends, one of the early shows of the DC animated experience. Now, this show is one of the older ones. I grew up on it. I will admit I haven't really watched it recently, so I don't know very much. I've seen a few clips here and there in recent years, but I haven't watched this in decades. But I definitely grew up on it. I saw this as a little kid. I had a Super Friends lunchbox. I also had, and it was made out of metal, not even plastic. How about that? That will date me. So it was made out of. So this was a good show. It also taught me how to befriend dogs and animals, because it had a lesson, and Superman told me. But I don't really. I remember bits and pieces of the show, but I definitely, as I said, I had a Robin action figure from it. And as you can see from my choice and poster, which I didn't notice till later, and I didn't feel like going back to fix it, this is the choice and poster. Robin's face is actually cut off. I didn't crop that out myself. That was a poster I found, and it's made like that. And I didn't realize it until afterwards, but I didn't feel like going back. But anyway, so Super Friends, here you go. And Super Friends needs an opponent. So who's Super Friends' opponent's going to be? Green Lantern. Now, yes, I didn't think the show had a chance. The show only lasted one season, but I will say it is made by the phenomenal Bruce Timm, and I love the show. Hey, Hassan, how you doing? I absolutely love this show. I thought it was fantastic. It didn't get its due. Its first like 2 episodes drag a little bit, but then once the show gets going, it's really good. It's really, really good. I like it a lot. We got our 7th. Yeah, welcome to the chat. So, okay, so we're voting now. So I love this show. I think it didn't get its due. I wish the first season actually told a complete enough story where I'm okay with it where it ends, but I would like to have seen another season. Unfortunately, the show got canceled because the movie did so poorly, and because of that, toy sales weren't where they should be, because a lot of toy stores didn't want to carry Green Lantern merchandise because Green Lantern merchandise wasn't selling. So without the toy sales to help bolster the cost of the show, it got canceled because it just wasn't seen as practical, which is a shame. But if you ever watched it, it was a really, really good show, personally speaking. So, okay, Katie is voting for Super Friends. Oh, okay. It's going to be hard because I'm not using my left or right hand right now. You know what? It's going to be uneven, so I'm sorry if you crave symmetry, but we're going to have to do it this way. Hold on one second. If you crave symmetry, I apologize. Okay. This is looking bad. You know what? Forget it for this round. I apologize. I don't know what I was bothering around. Forget it. Voting for GL. Okay, so Katie votes 1 vote for Super Friends. For the win. Inigo, I assume you're voting for Super Friends. What do you think of Doomsday Clock? It was okay. Watchmen is just something I think is better left alone. 1 vote for Green Lantern, 2 votes for Green Lantern. What happened to Zany? I permanently banned him. Why do you keep asking about Zany? Katie, come on, you know that. He's permanently gone. Don't ask about him. I'm opting on this one because I never saw either. Wow, really? I think I seen some bits and pieces of Green Lantern. It was pretty cool, so I vote for Green Lantern. All right, Ken Kaido votes for Green Lantern. Super Friends. Okay, so Super Friends. 2 votes for Super Friends, 3 votes for GL. What do we got, guys? So 3 votes for Green Lantern. This is close. Anybody's game. We got a lot of people in the chat. We got more people in the chat. So we got to vote for 3-2. EJK says I'm gonna vote for Super Friends. I've seen more of it than Green Lantern. Okay, 3 for 3, equal. Now, see, this is what makes this interesting as opposed to comic book movies. For comic book movies, you've pretty much seen the whole thing. It's very rare. It's not as common that people see part of a movie. You usually finish it. But the TV series, yeah, there's going to be people who have not seen these shows, and they're not as accessible, I think. And also, they might have only seen parts of it. They didn't see the entirety of it. Okay, so 3-3. This is a tight race. Let's see if we can get some more votes in. We're more people in the chat than we got. So 3-3. What world culture ups and downs from? I don't plan on it, Katie, but thanks for the recommendation. Did you catch up on the Jeff Lowe controversy? I did. But we don't need to talk about that. It's Spider-Man Day. Green Lanterns. Okay, Dakari Garmin. Welcome, Dakari Garmin. Good to see you. So is that a vote for Green Lantern? All right, so we got one. So Green Lantern back in the lead with another vote from Dakari Garmin tiebreaker. So let's see. Do we got any? We got more people in the chat. Come on, get your votes in. EJK says, I remember Wonder Woman and the Wonder Twins turned into a giant monster things. Scared. Yeah. House of Chakotay. That's a He-Man episode. One of the scariest 80s cartoons there was for a child at the time, I would say. All right, so now Super Friends, instrumental in a lot of great things that we come to know and love about superheroes. It was an introduction for an entire generation. But yeah, so Green Lantern seems to be in the lead. Can we get any more votes? Any more votes? Come on, there are more of you in this chat. Come on, make your vote. Super Friends, Green Lantern. Are we going green? Are we going super? Where do you want to go? Green Lantern right now in the lead, but only by one. Anybody's game. Where can we go? Where can we go from this? One more. Come on. Let's get some more votes in there. Remember when Super Friends showed on Boomerang? I do. It was very short-lived, if I remember correctly. I mean, from what I remember. But yeah, can we go at least one more vote in? One more vote in. One more vote in. Anybody want to say anything? Hey, Ditko or Kirby? Kirby. It's not even a question. Come on, one more vote. Anybody, any takers, one more vote. Let's get one more vote, and someone hasn't voted. Voting for Super Friends, it's a classic all the way. Kurt Wagner, welcome back, and yes, Super Friends, the classic. All right, one more vote, tiebreaker, because now it is completely tied up. So we need one more. We have one more in the room. I know you're not voting, you're abstaining, but still, I know we might need you. Anybody, any takers, one more vote, just one more vote to finally break this tie. It is a tight race for sure. We're all tied up. One more vote makes a difference. Next vote, someone who hasn't voted yet, next person who votes hasn't voted yet is going to make the difference. That will be official, and I'm going to call it. We just need one more vote in there. Looking at you. I think you're the only one who can make this. Come on now. Yes, somebody get in. Someone get in. And by the way, get on the Twitter machine. Tell your friends. Bring everybody into this chat on the Instagram or the Snapchat or whatever. Both shows are fun, but Green Lantern was my second favorite DC show on SACOUT at the time. Yes, Green Lantern to move things along. Justin Lewis comes in with the tiebreaker. Very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Super Friends, we bid you a fair adieu. I wish I do remember more of that show from my childhood. Okay, so Green Lantern is now the winner. So we're not going to be... This is a problem. I can't get it symmetrical, but we're just going to try our best anyway because this is a little too confusing. All right, so another show. Green Lantern is now going against another show. Here's going to be a show. So Green Lantern animated series, as I said, if you haven't checked it out and you have means to, it was on Netflix for a period of time, but it's actually a really good show. I really liked it a lot. Get past the first 2 episodes. Once it gets into the thick of things, it actually is really good. It's a shame because of the movie ruined it. So that's another thing the movie ruined. If you didn't dislike the movie enough, here's another reason. Okay, so here's another show that got canceled for unfortunate reasons, for money reasons or whatever, series of things I don't want to get into. But it was another show I love. Now, this show did get 2 seasons, and both of them are very, very good. And I thought this was a great, great show. Unfortunately, throughout the past couple of years, it hasn't been sustained enough. People don't talk about it as much. And its replacement show, I very much don't care for. But anyway, so Green Lantern, let's see if you can defeat Earth's mightiest heroes, the Avengers. So let's see if you could beat the Avengers. The Avengers, Earth's Mightiest Heroes, fantastic show. This came out before the movies, before a lot of the MCU movies, but it was a really good show. It got canceled so Disney could make way for Avengers Assemble. Didn't like it as much. What's up from Immortal Remus from England, my man? Hey Dave, glad to see you own a different jacket. It's not a jacket, this is a shirt, and it's Spider-Man Day. I mean, I always wear this on the Comic Book Channel, but nonetheless, for Spider-Man Day, you gotta wear a Spider-Man shirt. I almost wore 2 Spider-Man shirts, but I thought that might be a little redundant. Sticking with GL? Okay, so Hassan votes for Green Lantern again. Now, yeah, Earth's Mightiest Heroes was a very good show, as I said. I liked it a lot myself. Hang tight. Hang tight. Hang tight. 1 second, just gotta plug in the old computer. Alright, so Avengers, like the art style. Okay, so yes, I love the Avengers show. Yeah, and it's like people don't talk about it nearly as much. Okay, so we got 1 vote for Green Lantern from Hassan, but then Earth's Mightiest Hero from the King, Kaito. Then, Then we have Katie Martin going with Earth's Mightiest Heroes. Justin Lewis going with Earth's Mightiest Heroes as well. Wow, getting you off the DC bandwagon. Look at that. Dakara Garmin says, yeah, sorry, Green Lanterns, but the Avengers show, the best Avengers show. I love this show. I wish it came back. I wish it came back. Avengers pre-Disney winner. Okay, so 5 votes for for Avengers, 1 vote for Green Lantern. This is tough, says Damien Estrada. I haven't seen either, but GL is my favorite character, so GL. So 2 votes for GL from Inigo Montoya. As I said, I really Earth's Mightiest Heroes. I love this cartoon. I actually think it did a good job of incorporating a lot of superhero origins. I like the way they told certain stories. I actually like the finale a lot. Even though it was only 2 seasons, and I wish they could have went on for a third. I like that. We had some pretty cool voice acting work on the show as well. It got slightly. There was one formula that I thought got a little repetitive that I kind of wish they stopped, but other than that, it was pretty good. And we got one thing that when they introduced a new member of the team, the one thing that was clear was this new member will beat up everybody on the team by themselves. And then afterwards, they would just kind of not be able to be that threatening anymore. It was like kind of a thing. Like every time they introduced any new member of the team, like Black Panther came out first, Black Panther whooped the entire team. Vision comes out, whoops the entire team. And it's like, it was just a formula they kept doing. And Ultron was done way better in the cartoon than it was in the movie. Okay, let's get back to it. Tough one though, haven't seen. So Inigo Montoya votes for Green Lantern. Already got that counted. EJK says, absolutely love the Avengers TV show. It's absolutely fantastic. I vote for the Avengers. 6 votes for the Avengers. Green Lantern from Estrada. Estrada finally weighing in. 6. Oh, Avengers, it looks like you're doubling the score. It looks like we're sticking to this one. I'll give it just a little bit longer before we move on. I enjoyed the Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes. I cannot comment on GL. I'm not too interested in 3D CG animation. And that is a factor to come into play. I know some people feel iffy about that. Where to stand with CG. I know it doesn't work for everyone. Have you read Heroes in Crisis? No. And comment on so that is an issue. Looking for those first appearances. Well, no, because some NXT people just go on and disappear off the planet, so some people aren't even booked strong. But yeah, so scores 6-3 in favor of Earth's Mightiest Heroes over Green Lantern. Let's see if anybody can get in the vote. Green Lantern, as I said, it's problematic to me for the first 2 episodes because they're a little slow, because they're setting up the world. It's an in-depth story. The idea is there's deep space way far out there, and a few beyond their sector, and a handful of Green Lanterns led by Hal Jordan are going out there to try and combat the new threat of the Red Lantern Army Corps. And it was cool because it incorporated a lot of Green Lantern mythology into the mix. It was done very well. Avengers, 2 seasons, loved the way it worked out. And they did get into the problem of introducing the characters the same way over and over again for a brief period of time. But one thing I did love about it is Earth's Mightiest Heroes also incorporated Wolverine. We also got to see like Wolverine in the show. Which was crazy. So we got to see this was before. We still haven't seen them in the MCU, but we got certain characters. Spider-Man was in Earth's Mightiest Heroes. So before we got a lot of these characters in the MCU for movie rights, they were in the show. So we at least got to see them play in the animated version. And they did Spider-Man Spidey Sense was used in one of the coolest tricks. They got this from the comic books, but they actually used it in the show, and I actually thought it was great. Okay, so one more vote for the Avengers wins it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're giving it to the Avengers, but I'm just giving it time to see if anybody else wants to vote. And thank you for the likes, by the way. Speaking of votes, do you think that we should go more meta, like the Bray? No, it was no, Hassan, I don't like that at all. Yes, EJK. So yeah, we got a lot of cool characters. So one more vote. Anybody else? They should have had Gregory Helms. No, they shouldn't have. Any more votes? Anybody in? I'm going to call in favor of the Avengers. If anybody, I just want to get anybody else. Do you remember Young Avengers movie? I do remember that. The Thing, Spider-Man, Wolverine, all Heroes for Hire. Yeah, Heroes for Hire as well. So we got to see a lot of characters. This was probably the biggest expanse of the Marvel Universe that we got in terms of characters. yeah, I know in other shows they make small cameos, but this was like a bigger feel for it. This felt more like a Marvel universe to me than some of the other shows who have previously done that, which I'm sure we'll talk about later. So, any other votes? I'm about to call. I'm going to give it about one. I'm going to give it about one more minute, and if nobody, and we'll go at the. And so far, it's 6-3. It's still close enough. We got plenty of people in the chat, so if there's more people who want to make a vote, this still could go in Green Lantern's favor. It's not completely one and done yet, but I'm just going to give it just a couple more seconds, and if not, I'm calling it in favor of the Avengers. So, what do you guys think? Anybody else? Any takers? Anybody else? Amora Remus says, I would love to see a live-action GL series. I can imagine it with Star Trek Next Generation style, but make it more superheroes, especially when it comes to types of aliens GL. Yes, I could see that as well, too. Okay. All right, guys, I'm going to call it at a vote of 6-3. The winner is... Booyakasha! Earth's Mightiest Heroes, The Avengers, takes down the win. Green Lantern, didn't think you had a chance, but you survived a little bit longer than I thought you would have. But now here's going to be a major test for the Avengers and comic book lore in general, because here's the eternal fight. Who's gonna win? The Avengers, the Earth's Mightiest Heroes, or Justice League Unlimited? That's right, Justice League Unlimited. Avengers versus Justice League. You want it. I want it. Here's the fight. The two major franchise teams of both DC and Marvel going head to head. Which show is better? Now, this is DC. The poster is DC Unlimited, but Justice League Unlimited. If you want to incorporate the original Justice League show, that's fine too. So, Justice League, the first two seasons of the regular Justice League Unlimited, we'll all count them as one. So, where do we stand? Justice League Unlimited, Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes. Katie Martin is voting for Earth's Mightiest Heroes. Okay, so what do we got? And Amora Remus, yes, I could see that as a show as well. Weird thing, off topic, but kind of on topic. I always wanted a Star Trek Academy show. Do you remember Hulk versus? I do. I own it. So one vote from Katie Martin for Earth's Mightiest Heroes. Do we have any other voters? Anybody else want to come in? No contest. Justice League, the animated series. Okay, so 1-1. No, you monster! Well played! I know making you choose! Justice League Unlimited, I'm a DC fanboy. Are you, Justin Lewis? I had no idea. 2 votes for Justice League, 1 vote for Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes. Estrada says, I'll take Avengers only because Justice League the movie ruined everything. Take that, take that, take that. I think the Snyder Cut ruined everything. Take that, take that, take that. Justice League because I've actually seen it. Okay, so 3 votes for Justice League Unlimited, 2 votes for Earth's Mightiest Heroes. Close contest. I love both these shows. So Justice League. Admittedly, I don't watch Justice League as much as I used to. Limited introduced it introduced and ran good stories with a lot of tier and lower tier characters. DC really used it well to introduce new readers, watchers to DC that DC has offers. Yes, Kurt Wagner. I hear you on that one. I will say one demerit I give is sometimes I think they tried a little too hard to make some characters. Like Vigilante and Shining Knight, it's like, why are we dedicating an episode to these guys? The episode was good. The one where they had to fight General Eiling. That actually was a good episode, but nonetheless, I was like, I am not going to be picking up a Vigilante comic book or a Shining Knight comic book. There's no chance of that happening. Oh man, I'm such an idiot. I totally forgot one TV show. I just realized it. I'm sorry. We're going to take a timeout after this vote because I completely forgot something. Then again, maybe it was Suicide Squad. I can't believe I forgot this one. I just can't believe I dogged this. Oh, man. Oh, no. It was like one of the big ones that I had to put on here, too, and I just can't believe I forgot it. So let's take this vote. I'm sorry. It just dawned on me. We're going to take this vote, and then I'm going to find... I'm going to do a run-in for myself because I just can't believe I dogged this. I can't believe I forgot this. What was the score? Was it 3-2? I'm gonna have to go back because I completely forgot. I can't believe I did this. I'm so mad at myself right now. I totally dogged one. I totally dogged one. Oh man, I'm so mad at myself right now. Okay, so Katie Martin, 1 vote for Avengers, 1-1. Immortal Remus for Justice League, 2 for Justice League, 2-2. Okay, 3-2 Justice League. Okay, Justice League. Oh. Okay, 5-3. Okay, 5-3 Justice League. 6-3 Justice League. 5-3 Justice League. 6-3 Justice League. Bringing back a wild card. Yeah, I have to. Okay, okay, 6-3 Justice League. I'm going with Justice League. Okay, 7-3 Justice League. I'm voting for my boy Soups and the Justice League. 8-3 Justice League. Okay, 8-3 Justice League. Remind me of that score. Justice League seems to be doing better on this one. Give me a moment. We'll let any other votes come in. I'm just going to have to try and do something real quick. It's going to be sloppy. Today's going to be the sloppy show. It's going to be the show which shows how unprepared apparently I am. I really can't believe I did this. I kind of can. Actually, who am I kidding? Of course I can believe I did this. Just bear with me. So, just keep the votes going. I'm just going to keep talking to you. But I am doing some quick work here. I cannot believe I dogged this. This is one of my favorite shows too, and I can't. I'm so mad at myself. You guys don't understand. Like, you just don't understand. You guys just don't. You don't know. You don't know. I've shamed the show. How could I ever do this? I don't know why I forgot this. I have no clue how I could have dogged the show. How could I have done such a foolhardy thing? So just bear with me. Bear with me. Apparently this isn't taking as long as I thought, or time is just going by very quickly for me. But meanwhile, you guys are sitting there bored. Hopefully not. But yeah, show. Yeah. Justice League was a great show. Hey, remember, what's your favorite Justice League episode? Let's talk about that. While we're waiting. Oh man. Oh, daisy. Okay, that'll have to do. Okay. So, yeah, what's your favorite Justice League show? And let's also say what's your favorite Avengers show episode. Well, yeah, what's your favorite episodes? I'm not looking at the chat right now, so just pretend that I am. Okay, real quick, hopefully this worked. I'll go back to the chat right now. Okay, so what do we say? Okay, so Justice League, Justice League already won. Justice League the Animated Series won. My favorite is The Man Who Had Everything. Yes, we talked about that previously on another live stream. Yes. It won't be bad. It isn't any of those. Okay, so Justice League won. Anticlimactically, I'm sorry, Avengers, but you are out. Sorry. So, Justice League, you are the new winner. But let's see how you do with your counterpart. I'm going to try this. I'm going to just bring it in right now because I have shamed them for forgetting the show. So let's introduce this live. Hopefully I did it right. Justice League, can you win against the new threat of Teen Titans. This is the show I forgot. I just totally blanked on it. I love this show, and I can't believe I forgot it. So, Justice League, can you defeat the Teen Titans? Here is your oppositions, your young counterparts. What can we do? May have beat Justice League at the movies, but Justice League will always be the one TV show. All right, Bruce Timm fans all the way. Okay, so this was the side part. Maybe it's continuity with the DC animated universe. Maybe it's not. The debate. I made an episode trying to prove the case, saying food for thought. Which one can you do? Yeah, and when we were talking about that Justice League episode about what sparked it off, when we were talking about that Justice League episode with Vigilante and Shining Knight and Stargirl in it, Star and Stripe, there was also Roy Harper, Speedy. And that's what made me remember Teen Titans, because I'm like, I can't believe I forgot Teen Titans. And I really love this show. When there's trouble, you know who to call. Okay, so let's see. Whoa! One vote for Teen Titans. Oh yes, Teen Titans. Katie Martin, you're voting for Teen Titans. Teen Titans is so one vote for Teen Titans. Teen Titans from Inigo Montoya as well. When there's trouble, you know who to call. Kurt Wagner. Is that another vote for? Let me know for sure. Katie, Kurt, let me know. Is Wildcat flying in the Justice League poster? Probably. I didn't make the poster. Hey, yo, Harry Flynn, good to see you. We're voting Gauntlet match. Teen Titans versus Justice League. Which is the better series? Teen Titans easily, says Damian Estrada. That's way too much of my childhood. See, this is what I mean. I can't believe I forgot this show. Dave, can you please say Justice League is... the Justice League movie is worse than worse because of the Snyder Cut. Teen Titans is my vote. Well, and other reasons too. Teen Titans is your vote. Kurt Wagner voting for Teen Titans. You forgot Teen Titans. My vote is just... You love both shows. The Cardigan and one vote for it. Yeah, I can't believe I forgot it. Wasn't Wally West Flash of the JLU? He was. Also voiced by Michael Rosenbaum when he was Kid Flash in Teen Titans Show. Another piece of information I brought up in a previous video here. JLU. 2 votes for Justice League. Okay, so Harry Flynn voting for Justice League. Katie, still waiting for your vote. Were you officially voting for? Okay, Hassan voting for Justice League. 5 votes for 5 votes for Teen Titans, 3 votes for Justice League. I think I watched Teen Titans more than JLU. It's hard. I can't pick between the two, but if I must, it has to be Titans. Okay, so EJK voting for the Titans. EJK voting for the Titans. 6. 7. Yeah, when there's trouble, you know to go. Okay, so I thought so, Katie. Just making sure. Just want to get it official. So 7-3 in favor of the Teen Titans. The show I forgot. Well, see, even I get to have run-ins every once in a while. Nero or Flash? What? Okay, so 7-3 in favor of the Titans. It looks pretty good. How is your Saturday going? Hey, I just thought of this. It's Saturday. It's not morning for me, but Saturday is almost like Saturday morning cartoon time. I didn't plan that, but whatever. It is, and it's also Spider-Man Day. Hey, Ben Espinoza, we're voting. Teen Titans versus Justice League. Which is the better show? Vote now. Vote now, because so far it's 7-3 in favor of the Titans. One more vote for the kids that beat adults. And that's part of marketing strategy. Maybe kids are watching a cartoon, so you might want to, make them feel empowered. I will be back. I'm going to go listen to Teen Titans theme. Oh, Katie, we're about to move to the next vote, but all right. Hopefully it doesn't. Hopefully you don't miss the next vote. Justin Lewis, why do you always gotta bully us Snyder fans? Because you guys asked for it. And now, like I said, because you guys don't really mean it, you guys have just been brainwashed to think anything. And also, Double A just reignited the fire. And why do you always have to bring... And plus, remember, I didn't bring it up. You did, because you were just trying to get your Justice League lobbying in. So, you started it. You started it, Justin Lewis. Always remember, you started. It's a non-issue, and it's not a big deal. Who wore better, Nero or Flash? What? Who drew Spider-Man better, Ditko or Romita? Romita! Well, it depends. Yeah, well, I mean, Kirby is always the answer, but I don't want to get into the Kirby controversy. But if it's between Ditko and Ramita, Ramita. New to this channel, favorite comic book is Viz Roger Melly. Well, welcome to the Know It All Nation, Eric Jarvis. Hope you're having a good time. Right now, we're having a gauntlet match, choosing the best comic book series of all time. Right now, the vote is between Justice League and Teen Titans. Although Justice League isn't really looking so hot since Teen Titans is dominating with seven votes. Speedy is the only Titan to be on both shows. Well, what about Dick Grayson? Yeah, that's right. I have to do it in slow motion. No, I have to watch another screen, do it in slow motion while watching another screen of somebody else doing it. Did you guys, the Batman Beyond already? Maybe. Well, we didn't do it yet, but maybe not here. Apparently, I'm capable of goofing and forgetting shows because I forgot Teen Titans and I had to add it on, so who knows? Okay, back. All right. So, ECW Nero or The Real Flash? I don't know what you're talking about. What is a... Never mind. Hey, Dave, I see that you updated your Twitter handle. Nice job. Yeah, I mentioned it before that Brian from Monday Night Raw is actually the one who set it up for me. And when I put the comic book channels, I've been meaning to do it for a while to just change it so it's not just more wrestling related, so it's not so wrestling centric. I mean, yeah, don't get me wrong, that's a much bigger channel, but I want to let people know that there are two channels, and I'm trying to be less biased towards the comic book channel, which... Yeah, I mean, towards the wrestling channel. I want to give the channel a little more love, too. Especially since we're so close to 1,000 subscribers. So if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. Anyway, so the vote's 7-3 in favor of... And Katie, we were waiting for you, but 7-3 in favor of the Teen Titans. Any other votes? Shroud, never mind. Yeah, I have no idea what you're talking about, dude. I think Snyder is style over substance. Yes, agreed. Not as much Michael Bay, though. No, not as bad as Michael Bay. But the difference is Michael Bay can make more money. Some comic books I extremely want to read is Superman Up in the Sky and Spider-Man Life Story. Hey, cool. Are you going to do Dave Knows Movies channel? No, I don't have any plan. I've mentioned this before, I have a bunch already locked down, ready to go. But most of which I didn't plan on. I just have them locked down just in case. Dave, I think Damien meant Nova. That would make more sense. Wait, NJOU and I missed it? Yes. He has a cameo in one episode where they're driving to Bloodhaven. You can see him on a rooftop very quickly. And he's still in the... And so you can see him passing by. And also in the... Not the JL episode, JLU, but in the regular Justice League show, he's in the episode where they time travel. He's part of the resistance that Bruce Wayne is leading against Vandal Savage. Again, they don't call him out and it doesn't say anything, but him and Barbara and Tim are all there. At least Snyder can leave the American flag out of his movies. Well, that's true. So everyone's opinions on Zack Snyder. Well, that's good. Okay, so we're moving on. Teen Titans definitely has the win on this one. The run-in that I completely blanked on. Good job, me. So Justice League. Wow, I will say I am thoroughly surprised that Teen Titans whopped Justice League as badly as it did. I actually thought this was gonna have. I actually thought this was going to be more of a fight, but I didn't realize how much you guys love Teen Titans. I love Teen Titans, but apparently not enough to remember it the first go around. But still, that's a close call for me too. I wouldn't know which way to go. Anyway, so Teen Titans. These young heroes are who you call, huh? These are the young heroes, these are the Teen Titans, huh? Well, let's see how you do, young heroes, against another group of young heroes. X-Men Evolution. X-Men Evolution, another show about young heroes, came out about around the same time. So, let's see, Alan Moore, Grant Morrison, Alan Moore, all the way. Cut on Justice League Unlimited. Nova, sorry, my bad. That makes way more sense. I was like, Nero. I'm like, what's Nero? I'm like, what are you talking? I had no clue what you're talking about. I'll just go with the Flash. How about that? Katie Martin goes, "Oh, snappity snap snap." That is right. Oh, snap. Not a Thanos snap, but a different kind of snap. So, Teen Titans from Katie Martin. Katie Martin, big Teen Titans fantasy. X-Men Evolution, Harry Flynn. Harry, truth be told, I put this on here just for you, buddy. I remember this over Teen Titans. Teen Titans from King Kaido. Kurt Wagner, I guess, not surprisingly enough, goes with X-Men Evolution. Easy, I'm going for Teen Titans, says Hassan. Just wondering, is Viz available in America? I've never seen it. Teen Titans, well, the DC guys got to reign supreme and go hold true. Teen Titans versus the third best X-Men show. Sorry. Okay, so, X-Men Evolution up to 3. Harry. This is what, as I said, I put some odd ducks in there that I didn't think necessarily had a chance, but I incorporated them anyway. X-Men Evolution is one of them, and I put them on because I know how much you love the show. And as I'm saying, that's actually a pretty decent chance. This is the second time, so this is actually the second. Well, I'm not doing it on purpose to Cardi Carmen. It's just the order is just working out this way. X-Men for the win. X-Men for the win. X-Men Evolution for the win. Really, those some characters before I saw in the 90s. But this is X-Men Evolution, Dakari Gorman. This is not the 90s show. Before I saw the 90s show. Oh, for Got Me Love the characters before you saw the 90s show. Oh, okay, good. Just making sure. If I can't remember X-Men Evolution, so I'll take Teen Titans. Okay, so 5 votes for Teen Titans. Close. Teen Titans only winning by 1. As much as I did enjoy X-Men Evolution, I gotta give it Teen Titans on this one. 6 votes for Teen Titans. I'll pick X-Men Evolution. Okay, 6-5. 6-5. Teen Titans still winning. 6-5. 1 vote over X-Men Evolution. Harry, remember X-Men? Yeah, he did. He voted for it. So 6-5. 1 more vote. 1 vote separates these two shows. This is way closer than I thought. X-Men Evolution, see? Harry, I put it in there just for you, buddy, because I know how much you love the show. And it turns out it actually has a good leg to stand on. Once again, I'm learning something here. Learning stuff here. So what do we got next? Any other votes? 6-5, close call. Anybody's game. Anybody's game. Anybody's game. Okay, just going to give it a couple of minutes, see where everyone's standing at, see if we can shift this around. Wow, I've been on for a while already. Okay, yeah, I guess that timeout I have to do to make the Teen Titans poster. I'll be right back. Okay, so any votes? Oh yeah, hurry back up because I'm pretty sure we're about to move on to the next vote too, Hassan. So hurry. Anybody else? Any other voters? Are we going to go with 6-5? Teen Titans going to get a narrow victory on this one? The show I forgot versus X-Men Evolution. Oh, X-Men Evolution, by the way, let me talk it up a little bit too. X-Men Evolution, great show. Had a lot of, told the story from a younger X-Men perspective with the other X-Men being teachers. Also talking about it starts off in a period of time where the world doesn't know about mutants yet. More of a kid-friendly show. Well, everyone, let's vote for the third best X-Men show because it's the X-Men. Oh, Inigo Montoya. Well, it's a close vote for sure. 1 vote separates this. Teen Titans is winning by 1. X-Men Evolution can get back in the game. There was also new interesting interpretations of a lot of the characters and the relationships with each other, as well as the Brotherhood. And Magneto was really genuinely scary in the show, at least in the first season. I thought they portrayed Magneto very well. And it took a little more influence from certain characters. Like Hitty probably got to be a more prominent member of the team, which I liked. Yeah, that sad moment when you were a teacher and you were learning something right now. Yeah. So anyway, 6-5. So 6-5. What do we got? I know there are plenty of you in this chat. We only got 11 votes total, so clearly there are more of you. Alright, I'm going to give it 1 more minute and then we're going to move on. It seems like Teen Titans is going to take this one by a very narrow margin. The Brotherhood were so cool. They were done very cool. I like Boom Boom in the show, too. I thought she was done great. I thought she was a very well done character. No, the downside is there's the character Spike, who nobody really liked, including myself. Teen Titans really didn't have a character everyone disliked. Oh, one strike against Teen Titans, I will say. They too, like Justice League, they eventually went to the term where they were trying to make bigger deals out of certain characters that kind of fallen off, like Gnark and Cole. They're not the worst character, but I didn't think they needed a whole episode dedicated to them. But back in the day, they actually were pretty prominent. They actually had more. They were actually kind of popular, and they just kind of fell off. For whatever reason. So they were trying to bring him back, but still, I think the idea is silly. 5 people need to stop lurking. Maybe they don't want to. They don't want to vote because they weren't around. It's okay. Just let them know. All right. So X-Men Evolution failed to evolve. Teen Titans for the win. Teen Titans, the little show that almost slipped by the radar, still hanging around for me. I'm so sorry. I forgot you. Alright, I'm gonna change it up a bit. Okay, so we're dealing with one superhero team, young superheroes and high school age superheroes. By the way, when do these kids ever go to school? You ever wonder about that? And they're learning by themselves on Superfies. Co-ed, just saying. So Teen Titans, they won. They won this episode. They beat the other young heroes of the X-Men Evolution, but can they defeat just one young superhero? Can they defeat Spider-Man Spectacular? The Spectacular Spider-Man. Designed by an artist known as Cheeks. That's his nickname. This show ran for 2 seasons. Love this show as well. First season was phenomenal. Second season, not so much. Until the last 3 episodes. Last 3 episodes were good. I'm back. What are we talking about? Right now, it is the Spectacular Spider-Man going against Teen Titans. And they also had a theme song that was different from the normal Spider-Man theme song. You ever went to school once? Yeah, maybe she went to school once. Yeah. She's seen a school. So, yes, Spectacular Spider-Man. Love the show as well. Okay, Harry Flynn votes for Spider-Man. It's Spider-Man Day. Don't let me guilt you into that. I just need to remind you. Celebrating the anniversary of Spider-Man. No, Inigo Montoya, this is the good one. 1 vote for Spider-Man, 1 vote for Teen Titans. 2 votes for Teen Titans from Kurt Wagner. Okay, yeah, no, this is the good show. The weird thing about the MTV Spider-Man show is that, spoiler warning, that's not here today. It was like hated when it first came out. I didn't like it either. But I think in time, people have learned to like it more, or defend it more. Okay, so Spider-Man, 2 votes for Spider-Man, 2 votes for Teen Titans. Never So Spectacular Spider-Man, you're missing out, buddy. So gotta go with Teen Titans again. So 3 votes for Teen Titans, 2 votes for Spider-Man. Spectacular Spider-Man. Spectacular Spider-Man, all seasons were amazing. The animation, the story really goes good. 3-3. Okay, Inigo Montoya brings it up. Teen Titans gets the vote by 1. Teen Titans, but I love Spectacular Spider-Man. Okay, 5-3 in favor of Teen Titans. Dakari Garman. Okay, now I know you're doing this on purpose. I'm happy that both shows are beloved, but Spider-Man gets my vote. Okay, so Spider-Man goes up the vote. Teen Titans now only winning by 1. Eric Jarvis says, I'm guessing No and Dandy are not available in America. If they are, I don't know what. I've never heard of them. Okay, so Teen Titans still winning by 1. Eric Jarvis, if you've seen any of these shows, make a vote. Yeah, I've never heard of them, buddy. I'm not saying that they're not available here. I just don't know what they are. Okay, so 1 vote for Teen Titans. Teen Titans winning by 1 vote. Anybody else want to get up in on this? Anybody else want to make a vote? Anybody? Anyone? The power is yours? Captain Planet's not on here either. I've actually never seen Captain Planet. I've seen like bits and pieces of some episodes, but as a whole, I've never seen Captain Planet. I've never seen 1 full episode. To the best of my recollection, I've never seen 1 complete episode of Captain Planet. Who's going to yell at me now? I never watched Captain Planet because I was old enough to go, hey, you're trying to teach me something. I'm not in school right now. I don't want to learn. Okay, so Does Teen Titans take it down by another vote of just one? Less votes this time. Who's not voting? I've only seen the 90s Spider-Man card, the NPH, and the Ultimate Spider-Man. So I can't vote for you're missing out on this. You're missing out. This one is better than most of the ones you named. Are you a Turtles guy? I was, but I only. That's not on here either. Ready to count my vote? Did I miss it? What did you vote for, EJK? I did not count your vote, no. Nope. What'd you vote for? Did you already count my vote? Did I miss it? No, you didn't miss it. So Teen Titans or Spectacular Spider-Man, Teen Titans winning by 1. I am a Turtles guy, but I don't. There's a lot of Ninja Turtle stuff that I never got into. So, like, I still like the first movie, and that's about it. I don't care for the original cartoon. I liked it as a kid. As an adult, can't watch it. Can't watch it. I never watched I watched the 2003 series, a couple episodes, the episode where they had this tournament because Elmer really recommended it. My friend from the Monday Night Wrong series, and then that was it. Spider-Man ties it up 5-5. Who's next? Okay, so this is gonna be okay. Gonna go. Oh, Katie, sorry to see you go. I wish you could stay. Okay, so 5. I got a bunch of thumbs down on this vote. Who disliked this channel so much? Who am I torturing? Who is trying to torture me right now? Anyway, 5-5, one more. Okay, well, this video's got problems now, so please send a thumbs up to counteract whoever's doing that on the other side of things. Thank you. So one more vote. We need a tiebreaker. 5-5. Teen Titans Spectacular Spider-Man. Say next vote wins it. Yep, next vote's gonna win it. Someone who has a vote. Thank you for that. Thank you for that thumbs up. Yeah, Kurt Wagner. Well, this is the combo channel. We're usually free of it here. Unless it's so Snyder people after me again, because those are the only times where this channel gets all the problems. Yeah, this isn't the wrestling channel. I'm using this over on the other show. But, you know, the Snyder people. Read the Kevin Nash comic books? No. Next vote, anyone. Anybody who hasn't voted yet, vote for one of these two shows so we can please move on. Anybody. If you have not casted a vote, please cast it now. And if you haven't given a thumbs up yet, please give me a thumbs up. And base up isn't here, so it can't be them. They usually don't do stuff like that. They're cool with that. Why did you say that name? Yeah, why did I? No, you did when you tried to get me to say, because you were just aching for me to compliment Justice League. You just wanted me to say something so badly. So it's your fault. So that's who they are, huh? They came in, they heard me, and then they decided to retaliate in the best way they could. Thank you for the thumbs up, guys. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, let's counteract whoever it is doing that. And I don't know if that's who's doing it. It's just a guess, because I know how petty I know how petty they can be. Do you think anyone will ever make a well-written and thought-provoking superhero animated show again, like the classics of the 90s and the early 2000s? Yeah, I think so. As I said, some of these are pretty good. Green Lantern's show was very thought-provoking. It got there. They asked a lot of good questions about ethics and morality and Blade Runner stuff. So Justin Lewis, don't start pretending. So again, keep remembering, I woke up earlier than you. Stop trying. You knew what you were getting at, and so did I. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Remus, I know a guy. No, you don't. Thumbs up, please. It'd just be the tiebreaker so we can move on. Yeah, I guess we might as well. Alright, since nobody wants to vote on this one, last chance, just last chance. Vote, just end this tiebreaker, please. Somebody, anyone, Bueller, anyone, Bueller, anyone. Bigger heel, Mrs. Snyder. Thumbs up, please do. I appreciate it. Spider-Man, Jaquivas enters, just Jaquivas now. Jaquivas ends up in Spider-Man. Teen Titans officially dethroned. It was a good run, but when there's trouble, you know who to call. Ghostbusters. Anyway, Teen Titans taken out. Spectacular Spider-Man comes in for the win. Oh, and Spider-Man won. And Spider-Man won. And Brian Woodworth also votes for Spider-Man. So Spider-Man thoroughly. Spectacular Spider-Man. And please, if you could give a thumbs up, I would very much appreciate it. Thank you for the likes, by the way. Counteracting all the negativity. Thank you very much. So we're at Spectacular Spider-Man. Okay, so let's move on to the next one. So, Spider-Man, you got rid of the Teen Titans. You got rid of the Junior Justice League. Or did you? Because Spectacular Spider-Man, you're going against Young Justice. Vote now, Young Justice or Spectacular Spider-Man, which is the better show. I'm guessing Chin knows more about American comic books. Yeah, it is. There's a great shop in Newcastle. Yeah, it is. But that's very cool that there are some awesome British comic books. That's awesome, Eric Jarvis. Don't know of these. So, Dakari Garment says, woohoo, let's get the voting now. Young Justice versus Spectacular Spider-Man. Cast your votes now. Which is the better show? Love Young Justice. Well, is that your vote? King Kaito says Spectacular Spider-Man. Young Justice. How come everything's easy for you, Hassan? I'm not getting to struggle at all in any of these. Young Justice is Kurt Wagner. Inigo Montoya, is that a Young Justice vote? Let me know. Let's get it official. 1 vote for Spectacular Spider-Man, 2 votes for Young Justice. Let's go. Let's go. And yeah, please, any thumbs up you have to give this channel, this video, this stream, I appreciate it. Yep, that's my vote. Okay, 3 votes. 2 votes for Spectacular Spider-Man from Harry Flynn. 3 votes for Young Justice. All right, tight race. Let's get the votes going. Fun fact. Black Spider is voiced by the same actor in Spectacular Spider-Man. That is true. Josh Keaton voices both Black Spider in Justice League, Young Justice, as well as Spider-Man in Spectacular Spider-Man. And in the show Young Justice, they made his character more like Spider-Man than he is in the comic books. Intentionally, I'm sure. Okay, so Spider-Man, Young Justice, Young Justice, Young Justice, Young Justice, Young Justice, Spider-Man. These guys are very easy. Oh, I see. Both shows help me, but Spider-Man is my vote. 5-3 in favor of Young Justice. I'm not a big fan of Young Justice. Really? That's surprising. I never met anyone who said that. Well, King Kaito, that's why he won for Spider-Man. I'll say Spidey, hard choice. Okay, Brian votes for Spider-Man. This is now within 1 vote. Young Justice has a lead by 1. Young Justice is, in my opinion, my favorite DC TV show of all time, even more than Teen Titans, even more than the JLU. I can't believe how good the show was. It's absolutely incredible. I do love this show as well, EJK. Okay, so 6 votes for Young Justice. I love Young Justice, but Spider-Man fan. Okay, 6-5. This is hanging in closer than I thought. 6-5, Young Justice. Young Justice, I actually thought was going to steal this one pretty easily. 6-5, but it's still winning, just very close. I have no dog in this fight. I haven't seen any of them, but I would love a new JL series in the art of Young Justice. Okay, so 6-5. Out of the choice here. Oh, Nathan Norm! Going for Young Justice. Okay, 7 votes to 5 in favor of Young Justice. Spectacular Spider-Man. I love Spider-Man. Okay, 7-6. Young Justice has Bart Allen in it, right? Yes, it eventually does. 7-6. Young Justice only winning by 1. I like Young Justice, but couldn't keep up with it when I was young. Fair enough. Young Justice does have Bart Allen. But we all know it's... Hey, maybe I forgot that in the vote. I have, as we've learned earlier, I forget things here. Thank you for the thumbs up. Okay, so 7-6. Where are we going? Anybody else? Anybody else want to cast a vote? Anybody's game right now. So yeah, I do want to point out that personally speaking, I thought the second half of the third season of Young Justice that just came back, I didn't love it. It was another watered down Judas contract, and well, Teen Titans, I get why they couldn't do it because it was, you know, a kid show. It's more young oriented, and it was on network TV. With season 3 being on the DC network and not being made for like young kids, I was kind of shocked that they didn't just say they didn't do a more true to form just Judas contract, and it was also pretty anticlimactic. I didn't particularly care for that half of the third season. Save the fight for later, gentlemen. You don't even know if that's gonna be an argument. I'm mad if Young Justice wins. Yeah, I love both shows. However, for me personally, JOU had some of my favorite episodes ever with the Young Justice. Yeah, that was a good show. Too bad you missed a vote for that, Norm. Young Justice and the Spectacular Spider-Man's available to watch on stream anywhere right now. You know what I'll say? Young Justice, I think, is on the DC network. Spectacular, maybe Disney Plus. I don't know. I don't have either, so HBO Max. I don't know. Where does Teen Titans go? Not here, Harry. That's going to be one of the worst TV shows. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you for the likes. Helping this out very much. So, yes. So, Young Justice still up by 1. Are we going to move on? Anybody? Any takers? Young Justice might steal this one again, narrowly winning. Young Justice was on Netflix for a while. Yeah, it was. It was, and that's how it got brought back. I think the EC saw how good the show was doing, so it brought it back as a result. And I think they had the same hopes for Green Lantern, but it just didn't take, unfortunately. And I really like Green Lantern. Okie dokie, I'm going to go ahead and call this one. It looks like Spectacular Spider-Man, you are out. You may have defeated one group of Teen Titans, but you lost to Young Justice. This essentially means that you guys like Young Justice more than Teen Titans, which is weird to me. Okay, so Young Justice is the winner for this round. And that's going to be the show. Young Justice won. No, I'm just kidding. Just want to see if I could get you. Okay, so Young Justice beat one young superhero, one high school age teen superhero. The entire team beat the one high school hero. But can they do it again? Because they have another teenage superhero that they have to contend with. Can they defeat the Batman Beyond? Batman Beyond versus Young Justice. Cast your vote now. Which of these shows are you going to do? Because of how Western animation writing is getting dumbed down everywhere. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Teen Titans Go myself. Just call it Dave. I did. So Young Justice, I got wrapped up talking, so I just kind of forgot. Spidey on Sony Crackle. Oh, okay, there you go. Good to know. So, Batman Beyond, the future of the DC animated universe. One vote from King Kaito. Batman Beyond. Teen Titans Goes on Abomination. The Daughter Gets Up. It was a spat rim. Thanks. You had me for a moment. Didn't I? Batman Beyond, easily, says Dakari Garment. Batman Beyond, says Harry Flynn. Batman Beyond, all the way on Mortal Remus. Ooh, this is tough. Let me get a coin. Batman, 5 votes for Batman Beyond. Young Justice, 1 vote from Justice Lewis. But I will say the Batman Beyond suit is cool. Okay. Young Justice, hands down. Wow. All right. Batman Beyond off to an early start, but seems like Young Justice kicking in a little bit is beginning to rise again. I see more Young Justice, so I'm going to vote for Young Justice. Okay, so Young Justice creeping up again, 5-3. Easy. How is it easy? How DC guy? There was 2 DC things here. Go either way. Love Batman Beyond. 5-5. We got it tied. Batman of the Future in the UK. Yes, that is Batman. And in Mexico, Batman del Futuro. Batman Beyond was originally slated to be called The Tomorrow Night. or Batman Tomorrow. Wait, no, yeah, I'm sorry. It was supposed to be Batman Tomorrow, the Tomorrow Night, and that they sometimes call it Tomorrow Night, but originally it was supposed to be called the Batman Tomorrow. But then they realized for advertising purposes it was going to get really confusing. Tomorrow on Batman Tomorrow, or tonight on Batman Tomorrow. You know, like 8 p.m. tomorrow, Batman Tomorrow. It would just, tonight at 8 p.m. tomorrow, Batman. Yeah, like it got really confusing, so they canned it. So Batman Beyond. Thoughts on Batman Beyond? I like the show a lot. Young Justice because I've never seen Batman. Batman. Oh, 6-6 tied up. I love Batman Beyond. I absolutely love this cartoon. It is one of the cartoons. And plus, this was also really the last venture of Paul Dini involved with the DC animated universe, because Paul Dini didn't really want to do Justice League, so Paul Dini really wasn't involved in Justice League all that much. So if you think about it, this was kind of like the last show, and I love me some Paul Dini. 6-6, we're tied up. Let's get another vote in there, and please, thumbs up. I would appreciate if you like this video, if this stream. This afternoon on Batman Tomorrow, yeah, it goes past See the Future. Yeah, see how confusing that is? I would love to see a live-action Batman video. Me too! So long overdue. I thought we were going to get a little bit in Crisis on Infinite Earths, but no. They teased us and they didn't do anything with it. Ha. Just like Kevin Conroy maybe wore in the suit. No. Also, they say Batman Beyond, thankfully, doesn't rely on the Joker too much, except for the movie. But yes, Justin Lewis, live action Batman. Yeah, see, apparently they said they didn't. Now, it's a yes and no for this one. They said they didn't want to like just have everybody be, you know, Two-Face Beyond, Joker Beyond. They didn't want to just keep rehashing that, and they didn't. But the same token, there were a lot of callbacks to the old show. And also, you can kind of see the similarities between certain characters. It's like Ink. Yeah, that's kind of like Clayface. No, she's not Clayface Beyond, but she kind of is. You see, and I love the character Ink. I thought she was really cool. I'm not taking it away from the characters, but I'm just saying and also their mystery. There was a lot of mysteries, like who done it, and most of the time it was the same. It was pretty predictable who it was going to be. It's like they didn't do so many whodunit, who was the bad guy in the Batman animated series, or at least it didn't feel that way because you know who these characters' real names are. But in Batman Beyond, when they're creating them, they can put a little suspense behind it. However, I still thought it was kind of obvious. And they've admitted that it's like, well, in a half-hour format, there's only so much you can do. It's hard to swerve people, so, which they admitted to. Sorry. Hey, that's okay, Chiquivas. I want a JSA cartoon, but the closest thing we got to it was the Justice Guild. That is true. 7-6 in favor of Young Justice right now, Dave. Okay, 7, if you say, okay, sorry, 7-6, got that. Mr. Freeze was in Beyond. Yes, he was, and so was Joker, and Bane was in it. He didn't do anything, but he was in it. 7-6, Young Justice. Sorry. Someone voted for Young Justice, didn't see it. My bad. But Inigo, you're good by me, so okay. Thank you for finding that. Let's see, either new Batman Beyond animated series or a new animated movies, which is the original voice cast again. I would like that too. 7-5 Young Justice. Well, which one is it, Inigo? I'm counting on you, buddy. At this point, a live-action version of Batman Beyond sounds like a. Yes, it does. Estrada votes for Batman. All right, Inigo. You know what? I'll just go back and count. I'll just go back. I guess I'll do my job and I'll just go ahead. Okay, so one vote for Batman Beyond. Batman Beyond, Batman Beyond, Batman Beyond, Batman Beyond. 5-1, 5-2, 5-3. 5-5. 5-6. 5-7. 6-7. 6-7. Okay, no, 6-7 is right. 6-7 is right, Justice League. 7-7 with Damien Estrada's vote. Dude, Inigo, I counted 7-7, Inigo. There has been a good Bane in the medium comics. Now, this is, I'd really like to see Nightfall. Yeah, a good Nightfall would be nice. Just so many concepts added to the Mythos series. Yeah. Estrada, I have it. Estrada ties it up at 7-7. Going Batman Beyond. Batman Beyond! Little homie Mouse goes with Batman Beyond. But you voted already. Batman, I'm going for. But you voted already, so I'm already counting that. So, already counting that. One more? You're carrying. Oh, I'm counting Harry twice, I think. I might have. No, I'm not counting Harry twice. I don't think I am. Oh, yeah, I think I was. Have you played Arkham games? Yes, I did. Alright, one more. Since this is a tied race, I'll recount. We'll do another recount. Okay, so Batman Beyond, Batman Beyond, Batman Beyond, Batman Beyond, Young Justice, Young Justice, Young Justice, Young Justice. Okay, yeah, I did count Harry twice. Young Justice, Young Justice, Batman Beyond. Yeah, no, you're right. There you go. Yeah, you the man. You got me. You got me for sure. Come animated movie. I did not, Hassan. Easy bats would be amazing. All right. By a win of one. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and call it. Inigo, you were right. Yes, I did count Harry twice. That would be my fault. Right now, it should be tied. Right now, it should be tied. All right, I'm just gonna go with what you say. So it's tied right now. Next vote wins. It does, Nathan Norman. It does. So one more vote. Next vote takes it. I'm just going to go with what you say, Inigo Montoya. This is a lot easier than me actually counting the votes myself. So one more vote, one more vote, one more vote. And any thumbs up you have to give this stream, I would very much appreciate it. So, yes. Any votes? Any votes? Any votes? And, of course, someone else hits a thumbs down. That's cute. Thumbs up, please. Okay, so anyone, anybody. I'll be vote counter, Dave. It was supposed to be streamlined continuity, but it made twice and bloated 10 times. Yeah, and they made things darker and edgy. I hated what they did with Superman. Thank you for that thumbs up, by the way. Anybody else? So anybody want to make a vote here? I don't want to have to be the tiebreaker here, so somebody vote now, please. Somebody. Anybody. Anybody who hasn't voted, vote now. I'm going to say by the animated shows, the real shows caused Batman and Robin was trash. Good thing you're going by. Yes, Batman and Robin was trash. We already did that. That was a separate movie. So yeah, anybody. Batman Beyond system. Very funny, Harry. Anybody who hasn't voted yet. Anybody. Yeah. Yeah, you already confused me once as it is. Anyone? Alright, I'm just gonna have to call it. Okay. I apologize for making Batman and Robin. The Joker is most... No! Why are you asking me random questions? I'm trying to keep count here, Justin Lewis. Why do you think I keep losing track? I'm trying to take time out to answer your weird questions. Alright, anyway. I'm going to make the call. This is a tough call. I don't want to make this choice. Well, if we were going off of just the first two seasons, Okay, this would, if we were just going by, because we're judging all 3 seasons for all 3 seasons, I'm making the call right now. The winner is Batman Beyond. Young Justice, the second season of Young Justice I didn't particularly care for, and on top of it was okay, but I didn't love it. The first half of third season loved, second half not so much. All 3 seasons of Batman Beyond were pretty consistent, so I'm gonna go with Batman Beyond. If we're just going from a 1-to-1 ratio, the first season versus first season, Young Justice is the best season of any show out of both of these shows. The first season was fantastic, but all in all, I give it to Batman Beyond. I think Batman Beyond was just a more consistent show, even though at its best, Young Justice is the winner for me. Okay, let's go down to the nitty-gritty. New contender for the throne, Batman Beyond. Let's see if you can go against another young hero, Spider-Man. Spider-Man, the spectacular Spider-Man. It is Spider-Man Day. Let's remind everybody it's Spider-Man Day. It is Spider-Man Day. Spider-Man Day. So this is the anniversary of Spider-Man's first appearance. So Spider-Man, the 90s animated show. Let's see Batman Beyond versus the show for Batman Beyond versus Spider-Man, the animated series from the 90s. Yeah, Batman Beyond won. So yes, new votes. Spider-Man, the animated series, the 90s animated series versus Batman Beyond. Which is your vote? Vote now once. And make it clear when you're voting. Don't just say, yay, some show. Like clarify it for me. What are you voting for? And only vote once. 2 viewers. Batman Beyond says Harry Flynn. Thank you for making that easy for me. Harry Flynn votes for Batman Beyond. Spider-Man says Nathan Norman. I can keep track of this one. It's easy so far. 1 and 1. All right, next up, because we're getting down to nitty gritty. There's only a few shows left. Tarlik is stuck in my head for 25 years later. Okay. Spider-Man for you. Brian says Spider-Man. Very easy, Batman Beyond. Says Venice Mendoza says Batman Beyond. It was so good. Kurt, need your vote. 90 Spider-Man was awful, and I love Spider-Man, so Batman Beyond. Oh, okay. Well, see, I like the 90s show. 3 and 3. Estrada votes for Batman, Spider-Man. Great. Tied up. Still tied up. All right, let's see. Let's see. Tied up. Spider-Man animation. Wow, 5 votes. 6 votes for Batman. 6 votes for Batman Beyond. Let's see who else we got. Anybody else? Spider-Man. Okay, 5-6. 5-6. As we mentioned, X-Men did make Reed Richards and other characters did make a guest appearance in the Spider-Man show as well. Spider-Man is your jam. 6-6. 6-6. 6-5 Batman right now. Did you count Dakari Garman's vote? Have been an X-Men movie and superhero movies. 6-6 out. Yes, that's right. Okay, good. 6-6. 6-6 tied up. All right, I'm going to go ahead and say next vote wins. And Bree Bunchy. He was. In this case, 6-6 tied up. Let's go ahead and say the next one will take it down. The next one will take it down. Next one will get the win. So, who we got? I know there's more of you out there. Somebody get there. Somebody go for a vote. Someone who hasn't voted. Anyone got a tiebreaker? Next vote will win. And next vote will win. Anyone make this tiebreaker vote? I know we got an odd number of people in the chat, so that means there's definitely more. Yeah, and we only got 12 votes in, so that means one more person can take this down. So anybody, come on, anybody who hasn't voted yet, make a vote. Spider-Man, 90s animated series, Batman Beyond. Which one? Which is the better show? Or just one? I'll take one. Next vote will get it. The first multiverse featuring Cap, FF, Iron Man. Yes, and Iron Man 2, yes. But I do feel that they were more. I felt the universe was a little bit more connected in the in Earth's Mightiest Heroes for whatever reason. Even though, yes, they did have those cameos. And of course, let's not forget the X-Men too, who were in Spider-Man the Animated Series. One more vote, someone, please. Nathan voted. Nathan voted for Spider-Man already. He already voted. Alright. Guess I gotta play tiebreaker again. It's a tough call, but the winner is going to be Spider-Man, the Animated Series. Gotta give it up to Spider-Man on Spider-Man Day. It's only fair. Alrighty, let's narrow this down. Spider-Man, the Animated Series. Let's go against a newcomer. A newcomer who I feel is one of those outliers that people might vote for. I don't think... let's just get the vote. Spider-Man Animated Series from the 1990s going against Harley Quinn. Which show? Vote now. Just saw it. Spider-Man Harley Quinn. Who you got? Time to vote. Time to vote. Let's see. Let's see indeed. Any takers? Spider-Man, and now I feel Spider-Man easily. Okay, 2 votes for Spider-Man, 1 vote for Harley Quinn. I only say Harley Quinn Violet, so Spider-Man again. Okay. Spider-Man, Nathan Norman. Yeah, here's the thing. I've seen a couple episodes of Harley Quinn show. It's not bad. I don't dislike it. I just don't like. I don't love it like a lot of people do. Stuff, Venture Brothers stuff is funny. Very. Okay, so 5-2. Never seen Harley Quinn, but I'm a pro DC agenda, so 5-3. Harley Quinn is more fun to binge than watching Spider-Man. Is that your vote? 6-7. Okay, all right. Okay, so 7 votes for Spider-Man, 3 votes for Harley Quinn. Okay, this show is not doing as well as I thought. Good. Okay. Especially it's Spider-Man Day. It's the anniversary of Spider-Man's first appearance. Never forget. Never forget it's Spider-Man Day. Alright, 7-3. Harley Quinn has great animation, and I've been rewatching Spidey and watch reruns growing up in the 2000s. Okie doke. I need a vote. Be a little... Yeah. Yeah, we know Justin Lewis. Stop yeah. Oh, sorry. I asked you to say that again. That's my bad. Spider-Man's going to win. Yeah, Spider-Man's winning so far. Backhanded Joker ain't fans. Is animation above average? Yeah, I mean, the show looks better. It is better drawn. I will give you that. I've said before, like for me, the whole like adult cartoon thing, I never really got into. Like it's just never fazed me. It's like, oh, look at the cartoons cursing. It's like, oh, great. Like it's not that it isn't funny, and there are parts of it that are funny, but I just, it just doesn't do it for me. All right, Harley Quinn's making a comeback, but I think we're gonna have to move on. Spider-Man 1, since there's only 13 people. Yeah, so let's move on. Spider-Man 1 at 7. You're right. Good call. Harley Quinn, get out of here. All right, that was surprising. Okay, down to the nitty-gritty now. Spider-Man animated series. You're going to have to go against another animated series. Batman, the animated series. Yep, the big one. This is one where everybody was going at it. So, Spider-Man animated series, Batman animated series, which is your favorite show? Vote now. This is definitely a big to-do. We're getting down to the end of it. There's only... so we're getting down to the end of it. Spider-Man animated series, Batman animated series, one-on-one, Spider-Man versus Batman. I did forget Spawn. Immortal Remus. That's a good one. I actually forgot Spawn. Man, there are two I forgot. I'm not adding them, but there are two I forgot that were pretty big. One vote for Batman. Two votes for Batman. Distant Girl especially. Shroud, we moved on. Batman, it was drawn better and had better animation. Batman, the only show that can topple it. Batman. Gotta go for Batman. 7-0 on Spider-Man's birthday. Wow. Spider-Man. Yeah, fine. Yeah, just a pity vote. Batman. 8, yeah, I'm not even gonna bother. My vote's for Spider-Man 2 while we're at it. Batman. 9 votes for Batman. Wow, this is even close. I know. This was one of the two I was gonna come down to, and I know it. Wow, this is a spanking. Spider-Man is my man, but Batman 10 votes for Batman. Okay, we're moving on. Mercy rule, Spider-Man. I'm sorry, I voted for you. Not that it matters. But yeah, Spider-Man on Spider-Man Day, dethroned by Batman the Animated Series, and I figured this out. The funny thing for me is Batman the Animated Series is a great show, and in terms of the art style, in terms of what they did, it was revolutionary. It is in a lot of ways the best that there ever was for in a lot of things. However, I will say it's not flawless. If you go, there are some mistakes. There's cell dirt, things being the wrong color, but it kind of adds to the charm. And they admittedly made some mistakes. Not everything lands. The Cat in the Claw was not one of the best episodes. The Tiger episode was terrible. And they learned and grew from it. And in my opinion, they actually made a better show. Justice League Unlimited is a better show all around. It has less mistakes. The storytelling is more on point. But because Batman the Animated Series was the first, it has so much charm to it. It kind of you forgive a lot of mistakes it does make because it is such a well polished show. So there we go. Batman the Animated Series is the winner. Oh wait, I forgot. There's one more. Booyah! X-Men, of course, I wasn't going to leave this one out. X-Men, I didn't forget. X-Men, the Animated Series, Batman. This is the two that I thought it would come down to. I thought it would come down between Batman and X-Men. I thought Harley Quinn had a shot, but here we go, Batman versus X-Men. I'm glad to see a lot of you guys don't drinking the hype of just a new flashy thing that's out there. But anyway, so here's your votes. Batman, the Animated Series versus X-Men, the Animated Series. It comes down to the two greatest comic book series of all time. Which is your vote? Here's the main event. X-Men versus Batman. Fair enough, it's Justice League. Yeah, Justice League the Animated Unlimited is a better show, top to bottom. It's just, but you forgive a lot of the mistakes Batman makes because it's the OG. Okay, 1 vote for Batman, 1 vote for X-Men. Well, Kurt Wagner, yes. 2 votes for X-Men. 2 votes for X-Men. It says Immortal Remus. Batman, of course. You don't have to say the very easy part. 2-2. Nathan Norman. Batman still, no matter how hyped the X-Men theme was. Oh, Batman's their vote. So Norm. Definitely love having you around, Norm. 3 votes to 2 in favor of Batman. Batman, X-Men. Okay, so, all right. Batman in the lead by 1. Let's see. Batman in the lead by 1. Batman and X-Men, it has to be Batman for me. Batman in the lead by 2, 5-3. X-Men had the greatest theme, actually followed the comics. So X-Men, duh. 6-5 in favor of 6-5 in favor of Batman. Okay. 6-5 main event. And how'd you know it was the main event? Maybe I forgot X-Men. 6-5. I know, but yes, you called it from the beginning. You knew I was going to forget X-Men. 6-5. 6-5 in favor of Batman. close. Anyone's game. We still got more on Batman because X-Men is really good, but has aged worse than Batman. Did you vote already? No, you didn't. Okay, so seven for Batman. Looks like Batman's winning this one. 7-5. I love X-Men, but Mark Hamill's Joker is a no-brainer. Yeah. Oh, and actually, you haven't voted yet, so it looks like it was at least great for comic book fans. How many stories it's told? Batman didn't age. Yeah, I was gonna say Inigo. The thing is, I don't think Batman's aged well. I don't, in terms of the same fashion, I don't think Batman aged all that well either. But I do think the old timey style. See, my point is, and this isn't a demerit. It's just lucky circumstance. But Batman the Animated Series, because it has that older look to it, with the dark deco style that they made, that it's more obviously drawn on cells, and they have that kind of like freckled, speckly like look to it. It's supposed it's dated, but it always looked dated. So it's like it doesn't matter. Like it's like the color mistakes, like the color, sometimes things are the wrong color, the logo's reversed, and they have minor frame mistakes, but it kind of works because you just accept that's what it is. Where X-Men the Animated Series, on the other hand, it looked too futuristic. Like the War Room it's like a spaceship, and it's like, why are they in this weird room? It's like everything in the X Mansion. On the outside, it looks like this old Victorian mansion, but on the inside, it looks like you're in a frickin' Enterprise, and it's just like a really weird setup. And it's like, and it's not actual future tech. It's what people in the '90s thought the future would look like. And since we're here, it doesn't look that. Parts of it expose a little more. But I do agree they both aged. They both are very dated looking. I don't think they aged poorly. I think they're both good shows still. I think they're very rewatchable. But their animation mistakes, I think Batman it kind of gets masked a little bit, where especially because it's a darker show, where X-Men had that bright colored palette and the futuristic look, so I think it's there. King Kaido already. I wasn't counting him. I didn't count King Kaido. Don't worry about that. Batman is better at animation, though. X-Men wasn't bad, though. That's a tough call. Like, Batman's does look better, but it is more simplistic. X-Men was a more advanced style, and when you have a more advanced style, you're going to make more mistakes, which they did. So, but some of the One Man's Worth episode is fantastic. Beyond Good and Evil is fantastic. I know I'm picking a lot of time travel episodes, but yes, Days of Future Past as well. The Mutant Virus episode, I love. Actually, I'm picking nothing but time travel episodes. Gambit's origin story, loved it. Night of the Sentinels, The Final Decision. There's so many episodes of X-Men animated that I truly love. Was always like that, Dave. Yeah, I know, but I'm saying like when you come up, but it's like Escape from New York. This is what the future is supposed to look like, and it's just a bunch of blinking lights. Yeah, I get it. That's like what people thought futuristic looked like, but it doesn't really hold up. Like, to me, if you have like Art Deco style, and you have that, and you see someone with Art Deco now, it doesn't look weird because you know that was a thing, and you're like, okay, it's retro, and just live with it. But if you had someone who was trying to make something look futuristic from 20 years ago, it looks terrible because you're like, nothing ever looked like this. This was just what you thought now would look like, and you're wrong. So that's what I'm getting at. So like the futuristic look of the Danger Room and everything like that, that kind of weird spaceshipy looking thing, the computers and the helmet and all that, like the Bat computer in the Batman animated series, it's gigantic. And yeah, there's certain things that don't apply, but that's conceivably something that's not too far-fetched. Where Cerebro just being this little helmet inside of a freaking glove box, you know. The setting, Batman looks like it was made in the 50s. Yeah, as I said, it was made to look old, and so when you're saying, well, it aged. Well, yeah, it looked aged then, and that was kind of the point. Where X-Men, on the other hand, and plus Batman being just like a darker colored show, like kind of hides more mistakes. But where X-Men, it's bright colors, it's right out there, and they're trying to look modern, and that kind of makes it look dated. Morph he was a ripoff of Mistake. Not really Nathan Norman. X-Men Morph actually was a character from the comic books. His backstory was completely was very different, and he was also more of a reference to Changeling, a character, early X-Men character that wasn't very long lived. But yeah. But Morph actually is a comic book character too. But yes, so he was a more established character. Yeah, so Inigo Montoya is right. It's a popular misconception though. A lot of people do think that it was good, bad, and the ugly. I love Batman animated art styles, flaws despite of it. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like it has flaws too. It's just they hide better for whatever reason. All right, man. I'm sorry to do this, Inigo Montoya, but I think we have our winner. I think we have our winner, don't we? Don't we? I think it's close, but I think we have our winner. I'm sorry, man. I was hoping for you, but it looks like I'm gonna have to call it. All that aside, I think I think we're gonna have to call it. And there you go. You ready for this? Should I just pull the band-aid off? Should we make it official? Should we make it official, buddy? You ready to go? Ready to move on? Because we have our winner. Ready to admit defeat? All right. I think right now he's probably I think Inigo's probably counting the votes just to make sure. But yeah, it's close. But I think we know who won. And unlike the comic, there you go. Me too. All right. And unlike the comic book, where the comic book movie I actually was incorrect about, where I thought this was going to go down, this actually ended the way I expected it to. And Morph was added because he was the first. It was also added because the producers of the show wanted to make it. Show kids show what kind of show they were making. They were making more of a serious show. They wanted to show it. So all right, here is your winner. Batman, the animated series. Yeah, we all knew they were going to win. Batman, the animated series. Woo! Batman, the animated series. The OG, the one that kicked off the Bruce Timm animated universe. So there you go. Here is your winner. Now, if you're not watching this, make sure you cast your votes in the comment section if you're not watching this live. And also, if there was any I forgot that you would like to see compete in a future Gauntlet match, let me know in the comments as well. Even if you are here live, let me know. But your winner, Batman, the animated series. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, and please give this live stream a big thumbs up. Been good chilling with all of you, and congratulations, happy Spider-Man Day yet again. Congratulations to the winner, Batman, the animated series. Thanks for watching.